By the end of 1862, the Union Army controlled much of the Mississippi River, except for key Confederate strongholds at Vicksburg and Port Hudson. Vicksburg was strategically vital as it connected the Confederacy to resources from the trans-Mississippi region. Confederate President Jefferson Davis called it the nailhead that held the South together, while Abraham Lincoln deemed it essential for Union victory. Major General Ulysses S. Grant began his campaign to capture Vicksburg in late 1862, but faced setbacks, including Confederate cavalry cutting his supply lines and defeating an assault by Major General William Sherman. Throughout the winter and spring of 1863, Grant attempted various routes to the city, ultimately deciding on a bold amphibious operation. In April 1863, Admiral David Porter's fleet executed a daring nighttime maneuver past Vicksburg's batteries, allowing Grant to ferry his army across the Mississippi River. Grant then launched an innovative campaign, bypassing direct assaults on Vicksburg by cutting Confederate supply lines and defeating their forces in several battles, including Raymond, Jackson, and Champion Hill. His tactics displayed boldness and adaptability, hallmark traits of his military career. By mid-May, Grant's forces trapped Confederate Lieutenant General John Pemberton's army in Vicksburg. After failed direct assaults on May 19th and May 22nd, which resulted in heavy Union losses, Grant resorted to a siege. For 47 days, the Union bombarded the city with artillery and naval fire, while citizens and soldiers endured starvation, disease, and relentless attacks. Confederate rations dwindled to minimal food and water. On July 4, 1863, following weeks of dire conditions, Pemberton surrendered Vicksburg to Grant, marking a turning point in the Civil War. The Union's capture of Port Hudson days later secured full control of the Mississippi River, splitting the Confederacy and crippling its supply routes. Grant's campaign, overshadowed at the time by the Union victory at Gettysburg, later became recognized for its strategic brilliance. The Vicksburg campaign demonstrated the effectiveness of combined land and naval operations and introduced innovative tactics that influenced future military strategies. The site's historical significance led to the establishment of the Vicksburg National Military Park in 1899, ensuring that the sacrifices and lessons from this pivotal campaign would not be forgotten.